Good afternoon. It is Thursday. We are here with MLB The Show 26 and excuse me, franchise with Seattle Mariners. We are about to cool. We are about to hit we're about to hit the road for a couple of series. We've got a series with Colorado coming up, as well as the Angels and the Athletics. And well, we're gonna get through. Well, we're gonna get through the Colorado series real quick because, well, frankly, uh, they suck, uh, and they just suck, and they're really not worth our time. I'm gonna be completely honest. Colorado is I just saw it. It was 2-10 at this point. I mean, we're 6-6, but I mean, come on. At least we have the decency to win 4 more games. And we're Colorado just sucks. So we have, like I said, we got a 3-game series with Colorado. We got a 4-game series with the Angels and a 3-game series with the Athletics. Like I said, we're gonna get through the Colorado series. Colorado series, we're gonna do quick manage for all 3 games. Gonna do the same thing. Go up to the 7th inning. If the game's out of control, or basically, if it's not a close game, then we're just gonna say to hell with it. We're just gonna let it go. If it is a close game, we might jump in, finish the game, go from there. Uh, that's just this is it. Unfortunately, honestly, they're wearing their City Connect uniforms for the Rockies. They're pretty cool looking. Hell, I mean, they look nice to me. So let's get into this. It'll be Casey Mize and Kyle Freeland for game number 1, and here we go. And we put up 4 runs in the first inning. Julio Rodriguez led off the scoring with a homer to center, and then Randy Arozarena hit a 3-run homer. He, Cal Raleigh, and Cody Clemens came around to score. So, yeah, there we go. Ow! You're out! Ow! Ow! We added 3 more in the 3rd inning, bumping the lead up to 7. Gavin Lux hit a triple to right, clearing the bases as Arozarena, Donovan, and Naylor came around to score. You're out! Ow! Ow! Added a run in the 5th, pushing it to 8-0. Julio Rodriguez scored off a Randy Arozarena single. 9-0. Adding a run in the 6th inning, a leadoff homer from Josh Naylor to center field. So, yeah. All right. So we are. I'll be damned. They actually scored a couple of runs. The Rockies get on the board in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mickey Monick hits a 2-run homer as he and Alex Palmeiro come around to score. So, yeah, it's it. 7th inning comes around, and if it's not close, we ain't coming in. And we beating their ass 9-2. So, yeah, let's just finish this up and see how the final score ends up being, shall we? Ow! Ow! So we're going to the 9th inning. Keegan Thompson is in the game for the Rockies. It'll be Mastrobuoni, Ref Snyder, and Rodriguez. 9th inning. Mastrobuoni gets on with an error. Russ Snyder singles. We got 2 runners on, no outs. As Julio Rodriguez comes to the plate. Julio singles, loads the bases for Cal Raleigh. Raleigh struck out.
You're out.
Clemens hits a sac fly. Mastroeni comes in to score. It is 10-2. We got 2 outs. Randy Arozarena is at the plate.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
And Brendan
Zach Peach.
Oh, that is not who's in the game for them, but whatever. Randy Arozarena is at the plate. He hits a single, loads the bases back up. Brendan Donovan is now up. He hits a pop-up. Game is 10-2. Casey Mize is still hanging in there. Let's see how he does. Because if he gives up a hit, well, let's just see how he does. They get a strikeout of Goodman. Tovar hits a single. Amaro hits a single. So we got 2 runners on, 1 out. Ryan Ritter is at the plate. Let's give him one more shot, shall we?
Out.
It's a ground out. Tovar and Amaro move up a base. Charlie Condon is up with 2 outs. He hit a 3-run homer, cuts it to 10-5. Casey Mize is out of here. We will bring in Matt Brash.
Number 47.
Let him pitch to Jack Zawinski. He gives up a single to Zawinski. Got Alex Palmeiro, and the Rockies made it close in the end, but the Mariners pick up the win 10-5. Julio Rodriguez is named player of the game. He went 5 for 5. Casey Mize gets the victory. Kyle Freeland with the loss. Rodriguez had a double. Lux had a triple. Arozarena, Rodriguez, and Naylor each had homers. Arozarena had 4 RBIs. Rodriguez had 1. Naylor had 1. Clemens had 1. Lux had 3. Clemens had a sac fly. Mize went 8 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks, has a 6.11 ERA. Ugh. Brash comes in, gets the final out after giving up a hit. For Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar, Alex Palmeiro had doubles. Mickey Monick and Charlie Condon each had homers. Monick had 2 RBIs. Condon had 3. Ryan Ritter had a sacrifice hit. Adel Amaro had a fielding error. And R.J. Petit had a wild pitch. Kyle Freeland came in. He lasted 2 innings, giving up 7 hits, 7 runs, walked 3, did not get a strikeout. R.J. Petit went 3 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 2 Ks. Kevin Kelly, an inning and a third, allowed a hit and a K. Keegan Thompson, 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, a run, 4 strikeouts. Brendan Geerton, a third of an inning, gave up a hit, and that was it. So game 1, well, it was closer than it probably should have been, but 10-5. Game 2, Bryce Miller versus Brody Breach, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce the poor kid's name. They don't, even if they paid me, they wouldn't pay me enough to know how to pronounce the kid's name. But anyway, we are back for game 2. And here we go.
You're out. 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 You're out. Out. Out.
This one's a lot closer than yesterday. We finally took a lead in the top of the 4th inning.
You're out.
It was Julio Rodriguez hitting a homer to left.
Out. Out.
Yeah, this one's a lot closer. We're up 1-0 in the top of the 6th inning.
You're out.
Make it 2-0 as we added another run. Oh, they tied the game at 2 going into the 7th. So, yeah, here we are. This one's a lot closer. So, let's see. Gavin Lux scored off of a single from Julio Rodriguez. That gave us the 2. That gave us our second run. And then in the bottom of the 6th inning, Jake McCarthy hit a double to right. Charlie Condon and Alex Palmero came around to score. We're sitting in a 2-2 tie in the top of the 7th inning. We got Naylor, Donovan, and Lucas coming to the plate. The only players that have gotten a hit in this game so far have been Gavin Lux, Cal Raleigh, and Julio Rodriguez. Kevin Kelly is on the mound. And yeah, we're going to jump into this. We're going to jump in. 7th inning. I said if it was close, we were going to jump in. And nothing is close. Well,
John Shelby
a
alongside
2-2
Chris
tie
Singleton.
makes it
Thanks
close.
for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Jimmy Herget gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Jimmy Herget's on the mound. He's made 4 appearances, 0-2.
Here's
3
Josh
1/3
Naylor.
innings pitched.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor is at the plate.
In the air, right field. Moniak has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Yeah, I shouldn't have swung at that.
Up next for Seattle.
I realized that the minute I swung at
So
it.
up next, Brendan Donovan. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bernardino getting cranked up as well.
So they have a
All
lefty
tied
and
up
a
here in
righty
the top half of inning number 7.
going in the pin.
Ground
That
ball
one
to the middle.
is
That's
hit
a
up the
base
middle
hit.
by Donovan, and he has a
So
one-out
go-ahead
single.
Run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Seattle.
Pirates Ryan O'Hearn collected 5 RBIs in a victory over the Orioles. And then they're highlighting yesterday's game where Julio Rodriguez
Now,
went
Nathan
5 for 5
Lucas.
against the Rockies.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's
Lucas
choice.
gets down the line,
Up next
and
for
he
Seattle,
avoids the double
designated
play.
hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena is coming to the dish.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Let's see. Gonna warm up a couple of pitchers just to be safe.
That one is absolutely
Oh,
belted.
that one is hit hard.
This looks like extra bases.
That's going to be extras. And I think the lead is, the lead's going to be
And they take
broken.
the lead in the 7th.
We take the lead
Mission
thanks to an
accomplished there as he
RBI
picks up the
double
RBI
from
from
Randy
the lead. Just a
Arozarena.
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage.
You
you're just
hear
hoping
the-
you get
the
ball
sound
right
off
down
the
middle,
bat
not a
just
whole lot
makes
of
you go,
velocity,
woo!
right on top of it.
And Lucas comes around to
So runner
score.
at second, 2 down. Miles
got 2
Mastrobuoni
outs.
up next for the Mariners.
Miles Mastrobuoni is up.
Swing
He
and a ball
hits this
lined
one
out
into
towards
center. It's going to
And
be
that is
caught.
that.
We go to the bottom of the
Two
7th.
hits and they lead one.
Mariners
Midway
are
in
ahead,
number 7, and it's time to
3-2.
stretch. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rockies 2.
Be the
This is
6, 7,
Mariners
and
baseball on
8
the
hitters
show
coming to the plate
Northwest.
for Colorado.
Bottom of the
As they will
seventh,
face
now the
Bryce
Rockies
Miller.
catcher, Kyle McCann.
Hitting, he's at 76 pitches.
Low inside.
That's a ball.
Ooh, that one down for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Sinker. Low middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
All right, so we got a full count.
High outside.
3-2. In there.
And he's looking at strike 3.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Can goes
it just
down
does
for
so much to
Miller's
change the
6th
outlook
strikeout
in
of the
an inning like
day.
this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the batter now, Adael Amador. Fought off
Adael Amador. He's 0 for 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
and fouled off.
Fouled that one off. Count is 0
So now it's all
and
about
2.
protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow
Sinker.
climb back into this at bat through the count.
Out to
You
short.
hit that one
Mastrobuoni.
to short.
Oh, the
Mastrobuoni
throw
picks
is
it.
over his
Whoa!
head, and it's going to wind
Whoa.
up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay
That
on top.
one-
Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So the
Wow.
tying run in
All
scoring
right.
position.
So,
Ryan Ritter digging in for the Rockies. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Hit on the ground to short. Mastrobuoni throws to first in time. Got him.
You expect
We
to
weren't
see
kidding. He
shortstops
was
make
quick.
big plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
So digging in, Charlie Condon, 1 for 2.
Middle center.
The Ends holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a ground ball.
Donovan throws it over to first. And the 7th is in the
Rockies
books.
strand
It
one, they
is
trail it
still 3-2.
3-2.
So it'll be Lux, Raleigh, and Rodriguez coming to the plate.
Now pitching.
Welcome
And
back. And
they'll
a new
be
arm on the
facing
mound to start the
Victor
inning. Victor
Vodnik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Line drive, base hit.
That one is hit into the
So
outfield
man
for
on
a
base to
leadoff
start the
single.
inning.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
So we will. Okay, so we're gonna plan for Jose A. Ferreira to take over, and then we'll warm up Matt Brash in the bottom of the 8th.
In the air, left field. McCarthy
That was
settles
an
under this
ugly
one.
swing,
And there's one
and
down. He's been a major factor in
First
this
out
one, but
for
no
Raleigh.
damage this
Up
time
next for
around.
Seattle, Center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
One out man at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the
Julio.
Mariners. He's
2
already
for 3
homered
on
in
the
this
day.
game. Foul ball there.
Fouled that one off.
Oh, 1 now. Ripped on
And
a
that
line to
one
center.
is hit the center, but it is
And
caught.
there are 2 down.
And we quickly have 2 outs.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Cody Clemens.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today, hitting 140. He lines that one into the outfield. That one's going to get extra bases. And actually, it's going to give us a 2-run lead as Lux is going to score, pushing it to
Got the job done to
4-2.
put him up by 2.
So an
Runner
RBI
on the inside
double
edge of the
from
plate.
Cody
That's a
Clemens.
tough pitch to handle, but he
Pushes
seemed to
the
have no
lead
problem
up just
with
a
it whatsoever.
little bit more.
Handled it nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now
Vodnik
it's
still
Josh
in.
Naylor, 0 for 3 in
Naylor
this one.
at the plate.
This
And
to
he
third,
hit that one on the ground to third. That is going to
sends
be
it to
out
first.
number 3.
And that is that.
So we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning.
RBI
Cody
double for the
Clemens
M's. It's
comes
now
up with an RBI
4-2.
double, pushing it to 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th here in Colorado.
Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off
Here's the
for
Rockies
Rockies.
leadoff hitter, Alex
Designated
Palmeiro.
hitter,
Slayer,
number
middle
26.
center.
We're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to bring in Jose A. Ferreira. And we're going to let him
Jose
pitch.
A. Ferrer on to pitch
He's
out
had
again
5
here.
appearances.
And we
He's
all
1-0.
know about his slider. It's
5
just
2/3
filthy,
inning
man.
pitch.
One of the better ones in the game.
No
I'd say.
ERA.
Score rate's very high, and it just breaks it
Lefties
apart.
hate him. Righties, eh.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
But he's going to be dealing with 3 lefties, so lefties hate him.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Check swing called strike.
That was a
Strike
strike.
one.
But all these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one fouled off.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Fights it off. You'll see
Another foul ball.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
the 0-2. Swings
And
it's a
he
strikeout.
swung and missed
Well,
at
I've always
that
said
one.
it's tough. An elevated fastball.
Palmeiro
you see so
goes down on a
rarely
K.
off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak, 0
He's
for
the guy to
3.
spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Middle outside.
Swing and a
And
high
Moniak
fly ball
hits
out
this
there
one
towards
into left.
field.
Clemens
2
giving
down.
chase, and that's out number 2. As the 8th inning is quickly coming.
Jake McCarthy
Quickly.
digging in for the Rockies. Maybe expecting a bunt
McCarthy
here.
had an
Third
RBI
baseman playing in
double
on the edge of the grass.
in the 6th.
Two-seam fastball.
Led to the only 2 runs they scored, so
So important to get
That was
ahead of
in
these
for a
hitters. You don't
strike.
issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple
Two-seam
hits.
fastball. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
ooh, that
Looking
one
very
missed.
settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, they'll probably hand it off
2791.
to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Circle change. Low middle.
The 1-2.
And
they'll do
he
it again.
fouled that one off.
Slider. Low outside.
On the outside.
Got him with the slider.
Looking.
8 innings in the
Rockies
books.
are down quietly. They
Rockies
trail
are
here,
still
4-2.
down 4-2 as we go to the 9th inning. Seattle will be looking to push that lead a little bit more.
Back, it's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to
All
hit.
right.
Classic bullpen move right
He's
here.
made
So
7
we'll
appearances.
see how
He's
it
got
works
2
out.
holds and 7 2/3 innings
Digging
pitched.
in, Brendan Donovan. 1 for
Brendan
3.
Donovan coming up. He's 1 for 3. Okay. Isaac Paredes extended his hitting streak to 16 games for Houston.
Swing and a ball hit out towards
That
left center field.
one's hit into the outfield, but it's caught on the run. Christian Javier throws 7 innings of 1 hit ball and a victory
So
over the
next,
Cubs.
Nathan Lucas.
He's hitting
Spencer
for
Steer
about
has
came
an
up against
18-game
really
hitting
strong.
streak.
This ball's chopped to the
And
ground.
Lucas hits that one on the ground to first.
He
That's
takes
going
it on
to
his
be
own.
an out.
2 quick outs here in the
So
top
we
of the
got-
9th. Running out of
Like they
chances
said,
to
we
pad
got
the
2
lead.
quick outs.
Arozarena.
As Condon played that on his
2 outs,
own.
base is empty.
Randy Arozarena.
Up next for the Mariners.
He had a double earlier in the game and an RBI double, which kind of led to where we are right now.
That's the
And
third.
that one's hit
Ritter.
the third. Ritter
And
throws it
that's the
across, and the Rosarena
Mariners
goes
go
down.
quietly there, but they
Bottom
still
of the
lead
9th
this one
coming.
4-2.
It'll be Brenton Doyle, Ezekiel Tovar, and Kyle McCann, and they will face the closer, Matt Brash.
Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Fastball.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen.
Brash has made 3 appearances.
Save opportunity
He's
for
2
him
for
right
2 in
here.
save
He's their
opportunities,
guy.
2 and a
Time
third
to
innings
lock this one
pitched,
down and get out of here with the W.
33.3 on the strikeout rate. Righties, no batting average. Lefties, yeah, lefties hitting 200, so that one misses for a ball as Doyle watches that one.
Splitter. Low middle.
Ball. Inside.
That one missed for a ball.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hit in the air.
He
center
hit that
field.
one in the short center. Rodriguez coming on,
And
makes
there's
the
one down.
catch, and we got our first out.
Next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Misses just
that's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that
That
was a
one
strike.
missed.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the
Two-seam
ballpark.
fastball.
But obviously,
Middle inside.
out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And the count is 1-2.
Middle outside.
Swings through it. from
Tovar swings
He's
at
down
that
to the final
one.
out.
Well, we saw a solid
And we
effort
got our
out of their
final
starter
out.
in the bullpen. As
Colorado
far as
coming
it
up.
was just a good day as a manager
Kyle
or as a pitching
McCann.
coach. When you can hand the ball off
2 for
multiple
3 with
arms,
2
you get
singles.
stability from all of their performances.
McCann stands in now and
Watches
watches
that
strike
one for a
one.
strike.
Low
The
middle.
Mariners trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hammer down the right side, but foul.
Middle inside.
1 strike away. Got
And
him,
he
that's the
swung and
ball
missed.
game.
Well, this
So
was a
Colorado
tightly played game.
goes
Got a little of
down
everything, some timely hitting,
4-2
runs on the board, key
here
pitching
in
and defense
Denver.
certain spots. Definitely
Seattle picks up
one to watch.
Picked up the first 2 wins of this series, looking for the sweep here in Game 3, as Miller gets his second win of the year. Jimmy Herget ends up 0-3. Matt Brash gets his 3rd save on the year, and as I was saying a minute ago, Mariners take a 2-0 lead here in the series Looking for the sweep tomorrow. So Miller was named player of the game. He went 7 innings. So for Seattle, Arozarena, Clemens, and Lux had a double. Each had doubles. Rodriguez had a homer. Arozarena had an RBI, as did Clemens. Rodriguez had 2. Clemens and Donovan each grounded into double plays. Mastrobuoni had that fielding error back in the either the 7th or the 8th inning. I can't remember. Miller goes 7. He gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 6 Ks. Ferreira goes an inning, gives up 2, or strikes out 2. Brash comes in, pitches a 9th, strikes out 2. Ends up getting his 3rd save on the year. For Colorado, Jake McCarthy had a double and 2 RBIs. Adel Amaro had grounded into a double play. Brody Breach had a wild pitch. Brody Breach lasted 5 1/3 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks. Kevin Kelly went 2/3 of the inning, giving up a hit. Jimmy Herget went an inning. He gave up 2 hits, a run, and that was it. Victor Vodnik also went an inning, also gave up 2 hits and a run. And then Brennan Bernardino pitches the final inning, and that's it. He gives up nothing. Colorado drops the first 2 of 3. And we'll be looking for the sweep here in game number 3. As it will be Ryan Sloan against Tanner Gordon. Gordon is 0-2 with a 4.82 ERA. Sloan has yet to get a victory, but he's pitched 12 innings and amassed 12 strikeouts. So hopefully we can get him a victory today. That is the hope. All right, let's get into the game. So we give up a run in the bottom of the first inning. The Rockies take the early lead. And it was Mickey Monick coming across the score off of a Hunter Goodman sac fly. And the Rockies added 3 more runs, pushing it to 4-0. As Ezekiel Tovar scored off of a Adela Armado double, and then Charlie Condon hit a 2-run homer. This is not looking good. We give up 3 more runs, and it's 7-0. This is not good. Goodman and Doyle came across the score off of a Tovar single. Tovar came around to score off of a Ryan Ritter single to left. I know it may be early, but I'm seriously thinking maybe Ryan Sloan either goes to the bullpen or the minors. We finally get a run in the 4th inning as Naylor comes around to score off of a Brendan Donovan single. We get another run, making it 7-2, as Gavin Lux hit a homer to center. And we are now in the 6th inning. It is 7-2 still. And we're going to make a pitching change. Ryan Sloan is going to come out Logan Evans is going to come in and
Now pitching for Seattle.
look to
Number 23.
at
Logan
least
Evans.
get us to the end of the game.
You're out.
We gave up a run in the bottom of the 6th. Charlie Condon hit a homer to right. And we're down 8-2 going into the 7th inning.
Out.
We get a run, make it 8-3, as Gavin Lux comes around to score off of a Julio Rodriguez double to center. We don't give up a run in the bottom of the 7th. Interesting. All right, so we're in the 8th inning now. It's 8-3. Still 8-3.
Safe.
Make it 9-3 as we give up a score as Condon comes around to score off of a Jack Zawinski single to center. So we're in the 9th inning. It'll be Arozarena, Masterboni, and Lux
Now pitching for the
facing
Rockies.
Keegan Thompson.
Number 36. Keegan Thompson.
I don't remember him. All right, here we go. So we're down to the last chance for the Mariners.
You're out.
Arozarena flew out.
Out.
Masterboni grounds out. Lux also grounds out. The Rockies avoid the sweep, winning this final game of the series, beating the Mariners 9-3. Charlie Condon was named player of the game. He went 3 for 4. Tanner Gordon gets the win. Ryan Sloan takes the loss. For the Mariners, Rodriguez and Lux each had doubles. Naylor had a triple. Lux had a homer. Rodriguez, Donovan, and Lux each had RBIs. Lucas grounded into a double play. Sloan lasted 5 innings, giving up 9 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Logan Evans goes 3 innings. He gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 5 Ks. Yeah, we maybe it might. It's early, but we might have to We might have to look to make a change. We might have to move Ryan Sloan back down. I don't know. The Rockies. Adele Amaro had a double. Tovar, Monick, and Condon each had triples. Condon had 2 homers. Tovar had 2 RBIs. Goodman had an RBI. Amaro had an RBI. Zawinski, Ritter each had an RBI. Condon had 3. Goodman hit a sac fly. Zawinski grounded into a double play. Amaro committed 2 fielding errors. Brenton Doyle and Jack Zawinski each stole a base. Tanner Gordon goes 5 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, and 7 Ks. He gets his first win on the year. Brendan Geertsen went an inning, gave up 2 hits, a run, and got a strikeout. Kevin Kelly an inning and a third, 1 K. And then Keegan Thompson comes in, pitches the final inning, and the Rockies pick up the win, 9-3. As we will be heading to LA to face the Angels in a 4-game set. And then, of course, after that, we will face the Athletics in 3. So game 1, it'll be Logan Gilbert and Grayson Rodriguez. Game 2, George Kirby and Jose Soriano. Game 3, Casey Mize and Yusi Kikuchi. And then in the final game, Bryce Miller versus George Clausen. So that should be interesting. Let's see what kind of transactions were done. The Brewers have called up center fielder Tyler Freeman. And the Blue Jays are bringing up Leody Taveras. All right, let's see. He said it was a center fielder, right? Tyler Freeman. Freeman. Huh. Oh, he's a former Rocky. I thought he might have been a prospect, but never mind. All right. Let's see. Let's check that top prospect list. So far, hasn't really changed. Most of the ones that are in the MLB. Yep. Yeah. JoJo Parker with the Blue Jays, prospect number 10 overall prospect. He's on the Blue Jays Major League roster. We might Emerson. I swear. I think Emerson's on this. Emerson is going to push it, and honestly, at this point, I could see him, depending on how the season goes, I could see him on the roster this year. All right, so we got Logan Gilbert going up against Grayson Rodriguez in Game 1. Both teams are sitting at 8-7. So we take a look at the standings for the American League West. The Athletics are still sitting top of the standings at 11-5. The Astros are 10-6. Angels and Mariners are both 8-7. Rangers are 7-9. Let's get into Game 1. Again, we're going to jump in. We're going to do quick manage for Game 1. Logan Gilbert versus Grayson Rodriguez. Same deal. We're going to go 7 innings. We'll see what the score is, and then we'll jump in if it's close, or, depending on what happens. We're going to make some changes to this lineup already. Miles Mastrobuoni is going to take the day off. J.P. Crawford is going to jump in and play short. Cody Clemens is going to take the day off. Let me see. I would say Ref Schneider would... normally I would say Ref Schneider would play... we're going to have Robles. We're going to have Robles play that. Lucas is good, so that's good. Anybody else we need to take a day off? No, not yet. Not really. All right. Let's get into it.
Ow! Ow!
So we put up 3 runs in the top of the second as Rosarena hits a 3-run homer and gives us the early 3-0 lead.
Save!
And the Angels put up 6 in the bottom of the inning, going up 6-3 as Vaughn Grissom and Oswaldo Pereira came around to score. Let's see. Neto scored off of a single from Vaughn Grissom. Grissom and Pereira scored off of a double from Tezito. Tezito came around to score off a sac fly from Mike Trout. Good God.
You're out!
It's now 6-6 as we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. I don't know what to say. Gavin Lux hit a double to right. Lucas and Crawford came around to score, and then Raleigh hit a single to center, and Lux came around, and we're tied at 6 going into the bottom of the fourth.
Out. Out.
Angels take a 7-6 lead as we go into the 6th inning. I have no idea what the hell happened, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and I'll have to wait and see. Luis Rigafino came around to score off of a Zach Neto double, so that's how they took the lead. All right, so we are entering the bottom of the 6th inning.
You're out.
All right. We're entering the 7th. Joey Lucy is currently standing on the mound. Victor Robles will be at the plate. We're going to enter. We're down by a run going into the 7th inning. And let's see if we can take. Let's see if we can
John
take the
Shammy
lead.
alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Here's Victor Robles.
Let's see if we can take the lead within the last 3 innings.
Swing and a ball driven.
Robles hit that one to the left, but it gets caught. And that's the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3
Josh
in this.
Naylor is at the plate. He is 0 for 3.
Lifted in the air.
Naylor gets a hold of one, but he hits it.
He's got it. Out
And it's
number 2.
Up next for
a
Seattle.
fly out for out number 2.
Brendan Donovan.
So
Here comes the
Spencer
skipper out of the
Steers'
dugout, and he's ready to
hit
make the
streak is
move.
extended
Joey
to
Lucchese
19
out of the
games.
game, and he leaves in a 1-run
As
game. New pitcher
we'll
coming
see a
on.
new
We'll be
pitcher
back in
come
a minute.
on.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
They're
game.
bringing
for the Angels,
in
Ryan Zefferjohn.
Ryan
Well, the best relievers
Zefferjohn.
love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1
Brendan
for
Donovan
3.
is up. Interesting how they went with the righty against the lefty Donovan, and I don't understand. Donovan smacks this one
That's a base hit.
into the gap, and he'll get a long single
First safe, getting back to the bag.
as
Almost
a
hung out
2-out
there.
single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end.
Well,
On time
Donovan
with
just
everything. Really good balance.
came
Nice
up there, hit the
extension,
first-
and he met it out front for
Hit the
line
first
drive
pitch
knock.
he saw and
Runner
said
at first with 2 away.
bye.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's
Down
got to find a
for a
pitch that
ball.
he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
On the
That
ground,
one
right
hit on the
side.
ground to first, and that's
He
going to
takes
be
it
the
himself to
final
the
out.
bag, and that'll do it.
So we get a
Mariners
base
lead
hit,
one.
but
Down
we
one in the
get
tight
nothing to
one.
speak
It's
for.
7-6.
7-6, Angels leading the Mariners as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Here in Los Angeles. Oh. Where the hell are they? I think
Welcome back.
Anaheim?
Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, Mike.
Rodriguez lasted 4 innings? Damn.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Gilbert's at 85 pitches. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to warm up a couple arms out of the bullpen.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
He swings and fouls one off.
Fouled that one
You know,
off.
these
Trout,
Angels, simply put, are producing
0
a
for
lot
2
of
on the day.
quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra
Flyer.
base hits, it's
Low
easy to think
outside.
we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one hit on the ground. Naylor scoops it, tags the bag at first, and we got our first out.
Angels. First baseman, Nolan.
Digging in, Nolan Shotwell.
Nolan
He's already
Shotwell,
homered here
two-run
this
homer in the second inning. Watches that splitter for a strike.
Low middle.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Middle inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
In the air, left field. And that's a fair
That
ball.
one
So
dropped
they get
for
him
a
on
hit.
board with a one-out single.
Definitely found a perfect
Shotwell
spot. These could be
gets
hard
on with the
sometimes.
single.
We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Clips the corner.
Then for
And
a
it's
strike.
0-1.
Rengifo 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a ball.
That one missed, ball 1.
Sweeping curveball. Low inside.
Runner takes off.
Runner
Right side.
took
And it
off.
finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw
And
back
we've
in.
got 2 runners on. We've got 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Zach Neto.
Zach
getting ready to
Neto's
hit.
up. He's 2 for
He
3,
is
2
quite
doubles, an
athlete.
RBI, and
I
a
mean, you look
run.
around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And time is called for
We're going to pay a mound visit.
Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
And I think we're going to bring in Edward Bizzardo, and we're going to let him try to clean
Manager
this
out
up.
of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the
Number
Mariners,
83,
Edward Bizzardo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
At the
Neto
dish, he's gonna
coming
lift the
up.
ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Fouled
but
off.
some way,
Sweeper.
somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings
And
misses,
they
struck
strike
him
3.
out.
Neto goes down
Executed pitch on
swinging.
the outside part of the plate.
left fielder, J.J. Blade.
JJ Blade is up now.
2 aboard, 2 outs. J.J. Blade, the next to hit for the
0 for
Angels.
3.
Fastball. Middle inside.
Yeah,
He
that's
fouled that one off. Blade popped up in the second, and that was it. That was the best reference for him for the
Sweeper.
day.
Low middle.
Next offering
Fouled
is
that
fouled
one
back.
off. Count is
Two-seam
0-2.
fastball. Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Got it. Swing.
Blade swings and
That
misses.
ends the inning as they squander
7
a
innings
chance
in
to
the
pick up
books.
some insurance.
Angels
Couple of strikeouts
still
with
ahead,
runners on.
3-2.
Sometimes you gotta really bear down, and he
Or
did just
7,
that.
I'm sorry,
Nice job of
7-6.
getting out of the jam and out
Yeah.
of the inning.
We go into the 8th inning.
Now pitching
as
Welcome
we will
back in a new
see
arm
JoJo
about to start the
Romero.
game. JoJo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really
He's
make a
1-2
name
with
for
5
themselves.
holes,
Late
8 2/3
and
innings
close.
pitched, a
There's not much
2.08
margin for error, but at
ERA.
the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
leading off for the Mariners.
Now
And
it's
Randy Arozarena is up.
He's already homered in this game.
He's 1 for 2 with a homer, 3 RBIs. And
This
first
one in the
pitch
near
from
center
Romero.
field.
He's going to
Keo
line this
Dulcio
one
has a
deep
beat
in the
on it,
center.
And there's one
But
down.
not deep enough, as that was going to be out number 1.
Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And stepping in for the
J.P.
Mariners,
Crawford
J.P.
coming up.
Crawford.
He's 1 for 3 with a single.
Hit in the air.
Crawford
left field.
hits this one in the left,
And
but
it's two
it's going
away.
to get caught.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Gavin Lux.
Isaac Paredes extended
Here's Gavin
his
Lux
hit streak
hit.
to 18
Quarter
games.
Fielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Though he came out
Steer
clutch
extended
earlier in this
his
ball
to
game and
19.
really just needs to take the same approach.
And
Hit
Gavin Lux is at the
hard
plate.
right back up the middle.
1 for 3.
This one high
And
in the air,
he's
left
going to end up being 1 for 4,
And
so he's
that
going
is
to
that.
line out. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning.
Nothing doing for the offense
It's
that time. Home half of inning
still
number 8
7-6.
straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the Mariners 6. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels.
Ron
Vaughn
Grisham
Grissom.
is up.
Leader. Low middle.
And first offering
That
is
one's
fouled,
fouled off.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball right
That
side.
one's hit the
Lux.
second. Lux picks it up,
One
throws
gone to
it
the
to
bottom of the
Taylor, and we got our first out.
Up next for
The Rangers beat the A's 3-1.
So up next, Oswald Peraza. This is a
Peraza,
guy
Oswald
who's in the
Peraza.
lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
28,597 is the attendance
I was
today.
always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one misses. Ball
That
3.
one misses. And a 3-0 hole very, very quickly.
Delivers a pitch in for a
It's over
strike
for
at
a
95.
strike.
Low middle.
And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam
Count goes
fastball.
full.
High outside.
3-2 count.
Goes
And
down,
he
swinging
swung
for a
and missed.
strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and
Two-seam fastball.
I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Teodosio in the box as he
Teodosio
fouls off
fouled
the
that
first
one
pitch.
off.
Outside.
Got the bat going too soon.
Missed
It's strike
the
2.
sweeper.
He's in a great spot
And a
right
quick
here. Ahead in the
0-2
count,
hole.
0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Low inside.
Strike
And
3
we
went
get him
back
on
to the
a
sweeper.
sweeper.
Got the strikeout.
So 8 innings in the
Angels go
books.
down 1-2-3. As they
It's
lead
still
by 1 at
7-6.
7-6.
As the Mariners will come up for their last chance here. So they will look to try to tie the game here in the top of the 9th inning. And they will do so facing the closer. A lefty.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer, Alex Vesia.
Alex
Coming off the
Vesia.
save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
So we got 2, 3, and 4 coming to the plate. It'll be Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Robles against Alex Vesia. Vesia throws a fastball slider and a changeup. First pitch to Raleigh, and he hit that one to short, and that's going to be out number 1.
Man retired here in the 9th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone.
Rodriguez 1 for 4 tonight.
Inspire a few more web gems
Single.
before the game is over.
Rodriguez
fouled off.
Now, and that's strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
And Rodriguez got a hold of that one, but it's going to get caught. And we're down to our final out as Victor Robles will come to the plate.
Up next for Seattle, left
So
fielder,
last chance for the Mariners. Now here is Victor Robles. Corner infielders guarding the
Robles
lines, trying
looking
prevent extra
to
bases.
get on base. And that's not going to happen. And that's going to be the final out. Angels pick up the win 7-6. And damn. So game 1 did not go the Mariners' way.
Final score 7-6. They hang on to
Or is
win
it
it
game?
by a
Yeah,
run.
game 1.
Chris Singleton and our
We'll lose
entire squad. John
7-6.
Shelby
Logan
saying
Gilbert falls to 1-3. Chase Sillett gets his first victory of the year. Vesia, his 4th save on the year. As we'll lose the game 7-6. It was interesting. Nolan Shonowell named player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a homer and 2 RBIs. For Seattle, Brendan Donovan and Gavin Lux had doubles. Rosarina had a homer, 3 RBIs. Raleigh had an RBI. Lux had 2. Robles had a sac hit. Gilbert lasted 6 1/3, gave up 9 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Edward Bazardo goes an inning and 2/3. He gets 4 Ks. And for Los Angeles, Zach Neto 2 doubles. Bryce Tedesio had 2 doubles as well. Nolan Shonowell had a homer. Neto had an RBI. Shonowell 2 RBIs. Trout, Grisham each had an RBI. Testito had 2. Trout with a sac fly. Tedesio had a stolen base. A wild pitch from Chase Sillett. Grayson Rodriguez, 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks. Sillett lasted an inning. He got 2 walks. Joey Lucci went an inning and 2/3. He had 1 K. Ryan Zefferson, a third of an inning, he gave up a hit. Jojo Romero, an inning pitched, and then Alex Vesia pitched the 9th to get his 4th save. So game 1 goes to the Angels. 7-6 is the final. Game 2 will be George Kirby and Jose Soriano. So let's get into it. All right. Okay. All right. That's fine. We're going to give Cal Raleigh the night off. Johan Heim is going to come in and catch. And yep, we're gonna give Cody Clemens the day off. Victor Robles will come in. And here we go. We get 2 runs in the top of the first. And Johan Heim came around to score off of a Naylor single to center. And Lux came around to score off of a Julio Rodriguez single to left. So those are our 2 runs.
You're out. Out. Safe.
Score is now tied at 2 going into the bottom, going into the 4th. We'll have to wait to see what happened. It was a 2-run homer from Trout as he and Sam Haggerty came around to score.
Out.
We put up 3 in the top of the 5th, making it 5-2 as, let's see, Gavin Lux and Yo and Heim came around to score off of a double from Rodriguez, and the Rodriguez scored off of a single from Nathan Lucas. So we're looking at 5-2 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 5-3 going into the 6th. 5-4 going into the 7th. So let's see. Trout hit a homer to right in the bottom of the 6th. And the other run that was scored was a Sam Haggerty homer to right. So we are now sitting in the top of the 7th. Ben Joyce is on the mound. It'll be Naylor, Donovan, and Lucas. We're ahead 5-4. You know what? Let's give it one more inning. We'll go to the 8th. We'll give Kirby one more inning. We'll just come in the 8th.
Hey, you're out.
All right, so we're going to enter this game in the 8th inning. Score is 5-4 Mariners. And right now, Joey Lucci is on the mound, and he'll face
With Chris
Randy
Singleton, I'm John Shelby.
Arozarena.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
Arozarena is 0 for 2 on the night.
On the
He
ground
hit
to
that
third.
one on the ground to third.
On to first.
That will be
Pitch
out
and
number
one
1.
out.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He hauls it in. 2 away.
One shortstop to the other.
For hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gavin Lux is up. He's 2 for 3.
Lux at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side.
He
Lays
hits that
out,
one.
but
Oh.
he can't squeeze it. Great effort.
Gets a
but
base
no
hit.
throw. That's an infield
Up
single.
next for Seattle, catcher,
The inning will
Jonah
continue.
Heim digs in now.
Jonah Heim is at the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the day.
Swing
And
the
Heim
ball,
gets a hold of that
towards
one.
Left center.
It's got some distance, but it gets
And that's
caught.
the third out. One left
And
for Seattle. They lead at 5-4.
We go to the bottom of the inning. It is 5-4 here in Anaheim. Mariners are ahead. As we go to the bottom of
Ready
the
for bottom of
8th,
the 8th. So in now for the
Christian
Angels.
Moore
Christian
is
Moore.
up.
Taken high
He
in the
is
draft,
0
he's
for
had that top
2.
prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
We're going to warm up Matt Brash for the 9th. And we're going to warm up Gabe Spire just in case.
Middle inside.
Yeah, that's fouled
That
off.
one is hit foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing at a
He
chopper.
hits that one to Lux at second. That one's
Gets it to
getting
first.
caught.
One gone to the bottom
Out
of the eighth.
number one.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his
And
pitches. in this
Kirby
one.
Trout.
leaning on that fastball. 58% usage. He's given up 3 hits with it.
Here's Mike Trout. The entire defense.
Trout 2 for
infield
3,
and
2
outfield
homers,
shifted
3
to the left.
RBI.
High outside. Four seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That one fouled hard the
Fouled
other way.
off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow
Four seam
climb back
fastball.
into this at bat through the count.
Outside.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Trout
Really
goes
nice
down
job of
looking.
finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Four seam
Now it's going to be Nolan Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell is up. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
Swing and a high
He
fly
hits
ball
this
left
one
field.
deep to left. And it's
is
going to
the
get
inning.
caught. 8 innings in the books.
No runs, no hits, no
Mariners
errors.
are up
Ninth inning
5-4.
coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Angels 4. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
the Angels.
now and on the
Number
mound, the
51,
closer, Alex Vesia.
They're bringing in the closer, Alex Vesia.
Out of him right here. Got to do his best.
He got a
to keep the
save
score
last
right
night.
where it is.
Little curious as to why he's in
And
the
now it's
game now,
Julio
but
Rodriguez. This guy is one of
They've
the
got
best
their reasons.
athletes in the sport.
Julio is up. He's 3 for 4 tonight.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Rodriguez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Okay.
So the call will stand.
I
Still
wasn't
one
sure.
challenge left for them.
I thought it was a little bit outside, but
On the
all
ground,
right,
to
that one
short,
hit on the ground is short.
and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
And they get him.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles
Here's
is up.
Victor Robles.
He's
0
0 for
2
4.
groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. Into
Got a hold of that one. Hits that one into the outfield. Gets himself on base with a single.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor is up. He's 2 for 4.
In the air to left center.
And that one is hit into short left, but it gets caught.
Nice play after the long run. 2 down.
Excellent job,
And
man.
that's
I tell you
the
what,
second
times I've
out.
played that field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Donovan is up next. He's 0 for 4 in the night.
On the ground.
Hit that one to second. That's going to be the final out.
Tosses to first.
We
and
get
that's the
Donovan
third
at
out.
first.
Mariners
We're going to the
lead
bottom of the
as they
ninth.
hold on to a 5-4
Angels.
lead.
Angels are down by a run. Rigafino, Ohapi, and Neto will come to the plate.
Bottom 9.
Leading off
And
for
now the
Arrows.
designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead.
Now, my
at
question-
At times pitch to contact, but the defense worked behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
He's got good
You
energy.
just don't see it that much anymore. A guy
I
being this
just don't
efficient
know
and
if I
getting
want
this
to bring
deep
in the
into
pitcher.
game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches,
I think
he's
I'm gonna
still
give
got
him the
plenty of
shot.
fuel left in the tank.
Slider. Middle center.
At least let's see what happens. Rigafino watches that one for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
One-run game, bottom 9.
He hits that one into the outfield, and they get a base hit.
Run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
So the tying run is up. Go ahead run is at the plate.
Right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to
Logan
extend the
O'Hoppe
baseball
is
in
at the
order to
plate.
hit a line drive like that.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Bryce Teodosio, getting some more speed on the bases. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe, 0 for 3
Okay.
in this one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
All right, let's.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The Angels with the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now a quick throw to first. Teodosio gets back easily.
Pitch run with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Slider. Low outside.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strike.
O'Hoppe goes down.
Himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Kirby with his 9th K.
I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 1 for 3. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
We thought he might go. Neto 1 for 3 with a single.
Out towards
And
right
that
center
one
field.
hitting to the right
Lucas
center.
on the
Lucas
move.
giving
2
chase.
down.
Makes the catch. And they reminded me there's 2 outs, not 3. So we had to throw it back into the infield.
Angels down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles.
Vaughn Grisham is up.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a
Them
strike.
for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Low outside.
They're down to their final strike.
And at bat
Ooh,
like this
0-2.
is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Fouls it back
Fouled
with 2
that one
strikes.
off.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
Ends trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number
Ooh,
9.
Grisham goes down looking.
And that's the ball game.
Mariners get the win. George Kirby goes the
Gave him the day
distance.
off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their
As
best
Seattle
stuff inning
gets
after inning
their
throughout an entire game, you
gets
see
the
them
win
dig deep
here,
and they
5-4.
pitch. And that's exactly what he did to
Kirby
get this
goes
win
to
today.
2-1.
So
Chase
here today,
Sillett
and your final 5-4.
gets the loss.
For Chris
He
Singleton
falls to
and our entire
1-1.
outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying
Julio Rodriguez is named player of the game. He went 3 for 5 with a double and 3 RBIs. For Seattle, Rodriguez and Lux each had a double. Rodriguez had 3 RBIs. Naylor had 1. Lucas had 1. Kirby went the distance, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, a walk, and 10 Ks. For Los Angeles, Trout had 2 homers. Haggerty had 1. Trout had 3 RBIs. Haggerty had 1. O'Hoppe grounded into a double play. Neto and Haggerty each stole a base. Jose Soriano lasted 4 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Sillett ended up taking the loss. He lasted 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and a strikeout. Ben Joyce an inning and a third. gave up a hit, a walk, and 2 Ks. Joey Lucci goes 2 innings. He gives up a hit. And then Alex Vesia comes in, pitches an inning, gives up a hit, and that is it. So the Mariners tie this series at 1 game apiece. It's tied at 1 game apiece. As game 3, it will be Casey Mize and Yusei Taguchi. And we will be back in just a moment. All right, let's get into game number 3. Casey Mize and Yusei Taguchi. Again, we'll jump in. We'll do quick manage. Where are they? What uniforms are they wearing? Oh, they're City Connect. Okay. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I would say give him a day off, definitely. All right, here we go.
Ow! Ow!
So the Angels are up 2-0 as... Oh, let's see. Logan O'Hoppe had a 2-run homer.
You're out! Ow! Ow! Ow!
We get a run in the 4th inning. It is 2-1.
You're out! Ow!
We're looking at 6th inning now. It's 3-1 Angels. All right, we're going to make a pitching change in the bottom of the 6th. Logan Evans will come in and
Number
pitch.
23, Logan Evans.
Safe!
And we gave up 2 runs. We're down 5-1 going into the 7th.
Ow! Ow!
Damn. Well, this is not a good game for us. We're now down 8-1 in the 8th inning.
Ow!
Get a 2-run homer from Cal Raleigh. Push it to 8-3 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out! Ow!
And we're going to the 9th inning. I would be surprised if we see the closer, just because of what the score is, but we'll see.
Ow! 3! 3!
Yep. So we lose the game 8-3. Yusei Taguchi ends up being player of the game. He went 6 innings. He gave up 5 hits, allowed 1 run on 2 walks and 7 Ks. Casey Mize takes the loss. Gavin Lux had a double. Raleigh and Lucas each had a homer. Raleigh had 2 RBIs. Lucas had the other. Donovan grounded into a double play. Lux committed a fielding error. Evans had a wild pitch. Mize lasted 5 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Evans went 3 innings. He gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, and 2 Ks. Yeah, I don't know. Zach Neto, Vaughn Grisham, and Bryce Tedesco each had a double. JJ Bleday and Logan O'Hoppe each had a homer. Neto had 3 RBIs. Bleday had an RBI. O'Hoppe had 2. Kyron Paris had 1. Vaughn Grisham had 1. Bleday and Paris grounded into double plays. Neto committed a fielding error. Paris stole the bag. Kikuchi went 6 innings, 5 hits, gave up a lone run, walked 2, and struck out 7. Chase Sillett went an inning, he got a strikeout. Jack Kowalski goes 2 innings, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, and 2 strikeouts. And that ends up being the line. So we are looking at the final game of this 4-game series. The Angels will be looking to try to win the series. We're going to be looking to try to even it. Bryce Miller against Ryan Johnson. And it is Jackie Robertson Day, so everyone is wearing the Jackie Robertson uniforms for today. As it'll be Miller and Johnson. Here we go.
You're out. 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 Out.
We're down 3-1 going into the 4th.
You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
So we're now in the 7th inning. It is 3-1 Angels. Ryan Zefferson is up against it'll be Brendan Donovan, Nathan Lucas, and Randy Arozarena. Let's see how the 7th goes.
Out.
So we don't score anything in the 7th.
Out.
Miller holds them off. So 8th inning, 3-1. Jojo Romero is at the plate on the bump against Cal Raleigh. The Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Clemens. Let's see. So bottom of the 8th, we're going to go ahead and bring out Bryce Miller because, well, he's getting his... And we're going to bring in Edward Bizardo.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 42, Edward Bizardo.
Gave up a single to Grisham.
You're out.
Bleday popped out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Paris gets walked.
That's ball 4.
Oh, seriously? The bases are loaded. Trout's at the plate. Yeah, this just sounds scary.
3.
Got a strikeout on Trout. Nolan Shamuel is up.
3.
He struck out. So 9th inning. Naylor, Donovan, and Lucas. Right now it looks like it's Jojo Romero.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Never mind.
Number
They're bringing in the
42,
closer, Alex Vesia.
Vesia.
Out.
Naylor goes down for the flyout. Donovan gets on with an error.
Out.
Lucas flew out. Randy Arozarena is Seattle's last attempt. And he grounds out. The Angels pick up the victory 3-1. Ryan Johnson was named player of the game. He goes 5 innings, gives up 3 hits. The lone run in 3 Ks. Bryce Miller took the loss. So for Seattle, Cody Clemens had a double. Randy Rosarina had a triple. Miles Mastrobuoni had the RBI and a sac fly. Cody Clemens grounded into a double play. Bryce Miller committed a fielding error. Miller went 7, gave up 10 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, a walk, and 6 Ks. Edward Bizardo goes an inning. He gives up a hit, gets 2 walks and 2 Ks. For the Angels, Trout and Luis Rigafino had doubles. Nolan Schanuel and Vaughn Grisham had the RBIs. Grisham had 2. Schanuel had 1. Neto and Grisham each committed a fielding error. Ryan Johnson went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, and 3 Ks. Zephyrin went an inning, gave up a hit, 2 strikeouts. Sir Anthony Dominguez went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, but he got a K. Jojo Romero an inning and a third, he gives up a hit. Alex Vesia goes an inning and gets his 5th save on the year. Angels secured the series 3-1, as we will be traveling to Sacramento to face the Athletics in 3 games. It'll be Ryan Sloan versus JT Ginn, game 1. Logan Gilbert versus Jacob Lopez in game 2. In game 3, George Kirby versus David Peterson. So let's get into game 1. I'm going to do quick manage. A's are 12-8. We are 9-10. Not the season I thought we were going to have.
You're out. 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 You're out.
Mariners get a run in the top of the 3rd. Cal Raleigh came around to score off of a Julio Rodriguez double. A's put up 2 in the bottom of the 4th. I'll have to wait and see what happened. It was a Shea Langoliers 2-run homer as he and Brent Rooker came around to score.
Out. Out.
We tied it at 2 in the top of the 6th. Cody Clemens came around to score off of a Josh Naylor double to right.
You're out.
So we're going to enter the 7th as a 2-2 tie. Miles Mastrobuoni, Gavin Lux, and Cal Raleigh are at the plate. Definitely going to be making a change after. So let's go ahead and enter the 7th inning here. It's a 2-2 score. Wee In Lin is on the mound for the Athletics.
Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. And stepping in for the
Miles
Mariners,
Mastrobuoni is leading it off.
Line drive.
And that one is hit into left. Mastrobuoni gets himself on base with a leadoff single.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman
Nice
Gavin
job of
Lux.
driving that.
Zach Gallen gets 12 Ks and allowed a run for the Astros in a victory over the Red Sox.
And he did it perfectly.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Oh, no.
Popped up. 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Go ahead, run on base. Cal
Raleigh 2 for
up
3
next for
with
the
2
Mariners.
singles and a run
This guy with
scored.
light tower power. That one ripped but foul.
So Matt Chapman
The
is
Athletics
headed to
trying
the
keep this a 2-2
60-day
game.
IL
Half
for
of
the
inning number
Yankees.
7.
Be interesting to see
And foul
what happened. That one fouled
So
off.
now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Mastrobuoni leading off first. One out as Raleigh is in an 0-2 hole.
Foul ball. It stays
That
nothing in
one's
two.
fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's a little bit high.
Do
Now
a high
1-2.
curveball.
That's
1-2.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Drilled in the air.
And
out towards
Raleigh
right center.
hammers
Taylor
this
on the
one.
move to the alley. He's got
And
it.
unfortunately, it
And
gets
there's
caught.
two out.
We got
Every
2
day
outs.
during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. This one in the air, center field. Clark on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
We're going to the bottom of the
Mariners lead
7th.
1. Score remains 2-2.
We're going to the bottom of the 7th here in Sacramento. Game tied at 2.
Bottom of the 7th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
You know, these athletics,
outside.
to put
That
it
one
bluntly,
missed for a
need
ball.
to put together more competitive
Change
at-bats, and
Middle
I don't think they've
outside.
lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this
Sinker.
point, I think it's time to make an
Low inside.
adjustment.
A little out front there as he
Ooh,
swings
misses
through it.
that
High
one.
outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
1-2 count.
Low outside.
On the ground.
And that one fouled off.
Low outside.
Misses that one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, left
This one
field.
hit into
Clemens
left.
moving under it.
Clemens gives chase.
And there's one away.
And he gets the out.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Changeup. Low middle.
Well, a
That's a
mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That one fouled off. Count evens at 1.
Low middle.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit
That
to
one
third.
hit the Donovan at 3rd. He scoots it,
Toss
throws
to
to
Naylor.
first.
And there's 2 away.
And that's out number 2.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez.
Darryl Hernandez is up. He's 0 for 2.
Inside.
First pitch
That one
way
backed
inside
him
a
off.
fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Middle inside.
Swing and a ground
Hernandez
ball.
hits this one on the ground. Donovan picks
Toss
it,
to Naylor.
throws it
That
over to
ends the inning.
first, and 7
And
innings
the
in
A's
the
are gone
books.
in order.
We're still
Score
tied
remains
at 2.
deadlocked at 2-2.
It'll be Clemens, Naylor, and Donovan coming to the plate as we open
the
the
top of the
8th
eighth.
inning.
So now it's the Mariner
Left fielder,
cleanup hitter,
Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens. This
And
one
Clemens
in
gets a hold of
center
this one, but hits it into center.
field. And there's one down.
And we got our first out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman
Here's Josh Naylor.
Josh
Yeah, this is
Naylor's
kind of a
up.
tough
He had an
matchup as a
RBI
left-handed
double
hitter
in the
facing a
sixth.
left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Way out front for strike two. The Athletics.
John Newcomb and Evan Phillips are warming up.
Appears to be getting loose. Phillips, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Yeah.
0-2 now.
That one hit back to the pitcher. He picks it, throws it to first.
Down here in the top of the eighth.
And we got 2 outs.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Donovan is 0 for 3.
in this one.
Reached on an error in the second, but that's about it.
Fouled off to the right.
That one fouled down the right
2
side.
down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Out towards right
And that
center
one
field.
is hit into right.
On his way
Butler
over.
giving
Pulls
chase.
it down and he
Makes the catch. We're going to the
And
bottom of the
that'll do it.
eighth
Nobody
inning.
left for Seattle, and this game
And
is still tied
it's
at
still
2-2.
tied at 2.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson is coming to the plate as a pinch hitter.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a ball lifted
hit
left
this
field.
one.
Clemens turns to
In
the
the
right on
left,
the
Clemens gives
And
chase.
quick out number
Makes the
one.
catch for out number 1.
move. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Cortez.
So we've given up a hit off of the four-seamer and the changeup. And that's it. They have
Next
not
up
been
for
able
the
to hit
A's,
that
Carlos
sweeper.
Cortez. He's 0 for 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball one.
Sweeper.
All tied up in the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that one fouled
Ooh,
off.
that one fouled off.
Changeup. Low middle.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Off the
Nope.
plate inside.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low inside.
Swing and a ball lined
He hit
out
this
towards
one to
center.
deep center. Rodriguez
Drops
gives
steps, heads
chase.
back on it. 2 down.
And
Good
that's
piece
out
of hitting
number
right
2.
there. Nice hard line drive. to
That's
the
a good
outfield.
hit.
You're trying to get on base.
Just
represent
not
that
deep
go-ahead
enough.
run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Here's the
Denzel
center
Clark is up.
fielder,
He's
Denzel
0 for 2.
Clark. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's in for a strike.
Sweeper.
0-1.
Low outside.
Base knock right field.
And that's going to be a 2-out hit.
So the goal
Clark
line
gets
runners
himself
on
on
base with an out.
base.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So back to the top of the order. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 1 for 3.
Cutter. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Denzel Clark stole
Position, so big
stole
opportunity for them to
second.
Jump ahead late.
And that really wasn't close.
Sweeper. Low middle.
fouled off down the right side.
Fouled off. Count
As a
is
pitcher, you know the
over.
runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you
Ooh,
That's a strikeout.
Rooker
That'll do it
goes
for the
down
inning.
looking.
It's the Mariners 2
8
and
innings in the
A's
books. And we're tied at 2 going to the 9th inning.
2. Max Muncy comes
Max
on defensively
Muncy
now
coming
as he
on to
takes
play
over as the
second.
new second baseman.
Number 3, Max Muncy.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas is up. He's 1 for 3. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 to lead off the 9th inning.
In the air out to center. Got it.
Damn!
Really had to move
Damn
for
it!
that grab. And there's one down.
Next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Randy Arozarena is up. He's 0 for 3.
That one is absolutely belted.
That one is hit into the gap.
And it ought to be
Rosarena
as it
gets
hops
a ground rule
away.
Well,
double.
there's something really nice
A
about getting
1 out
yourself
double
an
for
automatic double
Randy
like that. You get to
Arozarena.
stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Miles
Go ahead, run on
Mastroboni is
base.
at the plate.
Miles Mastroboni up next for the Mariners.
He's
To
going to
the
hit
right
this one on the
side,
ground to
Muncy
second.
Gets it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's
So
a
we
lot riding on
moved
that at bat
Arozarena
right
to
there.
third.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
Gavin
Excellent piece of
Lux
work.
is 0 for
Go-ahead
4
run
with
is at
2
third.
strikeouts.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
And unfortunately, this one's hit the short.
And
That's going to be the final out. We're going to move to the bottom of the 9th inning.
2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the
As
Mariners
the A's
2 and the
will be
A's 2.
looking to
This
try to
is
win
Mariners.
this.
Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a
Nick
walk-off in this
Kurtz.
tie game. And now the first baseman, number 16.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Yeah, the first
Kurtz
offer to
watching that
fastball
one.
for a strike. You just don't
Kurtz,
see it that much anymore. A guy
9-game
being this
hitting
efficient
streak.
and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder
But
if
he's
gonna
0
be
for
able to
2
close
right
it out.
now.
Just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's
And
still got
Kurtz
Oh, nice stop on a slide.
won't get a
Nicely
base
done
hit.
for the out.
That
display there for the
was
out.
a good
Technique
stop
was great. Reaction
by
time
Gavin
was there,
Lux.
and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Lux makes a dive on the outfield grass, makes a turn, and then throws it to first, getting the out.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Outside.
Ball 1.
That one missed. Butler 0 for 3,
Changeup. Below middle.
but he is always a threat. And he got that one through the infield for a 1-out single. As Butler represents the winning run.
Down. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that is out of play.
Langoliers 1 for 3, that 2-run homer back in the 4th, which basically deadlocked this game.
Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
The 0-1, runner takes off, swing and a miss.
Stole second. Butler ends up with his 4th stolen base.
Good arm behind the dish. It's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
0-2 now.
Langoliers hits this one on the ground,
Fires over to first.
and that's out
The
number
winning
2.
run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
So Butler is moved to 3rd.
Designated hitter.
And now Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom is up. He's 0 for 3.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, in a 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next one misses.
That one
And
dropped
now it's
for a
even
ball.
1-1.
Changeup. Middle outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike
1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Bounce it off.
And
Still
that one
1-2.
is fouled off into the seats.
The M's trying to keep this a 2-2 game. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
That's
2-2
a really
count.
good take.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Spoils that one, and
And
it
that
remains
one's fouled
2-2.
off.
Changeup. Low inside.
On the
That
ground,
one's
right
hit the
side.
second. Lux picks it up, makes the throw to
That's the third
first.
out, and
We're
we
headed
are
to
into
extras.
It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 2.
So we're headed to extras. 2-2. The Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Clemens coming to the plate.
On to extra
Leading off for
innings.
Seattle.
Against
Now the Mariners
Win
catcher,
E.
Cal
Lin. And Gavin Lux will be standing at second base.
Swung on.
And Raleigh just launches it to left.
There, and that one's gonna
And
land.
it is now 4-2.
The two-run
As he
shot
clears the
is his
bases.
6th home run of the season, and
Home
the
run
Mariners
number
have the
6,
lead.
exit
It's
velo
4-2.
107.9.
Didn't want to happen,
And
just happened.
whoo!
That's not an easy one to stomach.
Ouch! That one was gone. Raleigh with one swing just took that ball
just did a really good job of
into the
staying within
seats.
himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
God! 398 was the distance on that pitch. Whew!
Manager out of the dugout, and he's
And,
gonna make a change.
yeah,
Lynn
I'm not surprised.
won't go any
He's
further.
gone.
2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
So we will see a new pitcher as the A's are now in a hole.
Jeffrey
And
Springs comes on
Jeffrey
now.
Springs will be making an appearance.
This is where a bullpen can give
6
their players a
innings,
chance
6
to fight back into
appearances,
the game.
1-0 start, 1-0 record, 11 2/3 innings, 0.77 ERA.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, and what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
We're going to warm up Matt Brash. We've got Andres Munoz ready to go. Basically, the closer's coming in. It's just a question of if it'll be Munoz or Brash.
Out
And
towards right
Rodriguez,
center
this
field.
is in the right
On the move
center.
to the gap. Pulls it
And
down,
that
and he
one's
makes the
caught
catch.
for out number
One pitch
1.
and one out.
Fielder Cody Clemens.
Here's the left fielder,
Cody Clemens is 1 for 4 with a single.
And that one ripped
And
to
that
left,
one is hit into
won't
left,
make
but it
there
drops
after the bad jump. So
for a
man aboard
base
now
hit.
with one away.
Up next for Seattle.
So we got 1 out. Clemens at
And
first.
now
Josh
it's
Naylor
Josh
at the
Naylor.
plate. Naylor 1 for 4.
Lifted in the air,
And
right
he's
center
going to hit
field.
that one into right center. Right fielder gives chase. That's going to be
Number
out
2.
number 2. So we got 2 outs.
Up next for Seattle.
Seattle is up
Brendan
4-2.
Brendan Donovan.
Brendan
up next to the
Donovan
Mariners.
is at the plate. He is 0 for 4 on the day.
And that one is lifted in the air.
And Donovan is going to go 0 for
And
5
that is that.
as we go to the bottom of the 10th
So they
inning.
get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them
Seattle
left
has a
Last
chance.
chance to even things up. We head to the
Hernandez,
bottom of inning number
Muncy,
10.
and
It's the Mariners
Cortez will
4
come to the
and
plate.
A's 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, number 2.
Third baseman.
Sweeper.
Darryl Hernandez.
So we're going to bring in Matt Brash to shut the door here in Sacramento.
Matt Brash.
Brash, 4 appearances. He's 3 for 3 on saves, 3 in a third inning, a 0 ERA. Lefties are hitting 167. Righties have no batting average, a 41.7 strikeout rate.
Ball, that's outside.
Hernandez hitting 111 with runners in scoring position.
Splitter. Low middle.
As we have the runner at second.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel,
1 and
that
2.
splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tying run at the plate. This one
And this one hit in the center. Rodriguez gives chase. And we got 1 out. So Hernandez lines out the center. And he becomes the first out.
Next up for the A's,
Max Muncy is at the dish.
Game after entering on defense.
He came in as a defensive replacement. He hits that one through the infield. The runner is coming across, and he got nailed at the plate. A nice throw from right field by Nathan Lucas. Cal Raleigh makes the catch and just says no. Just says no. Just tells Tyler Soderstrom no.
Athletics down to their last out. Next up for the A's, Carlos Cortez. Ball 1, no strikes.
That one misses for a ball. Cortez 0 for 2 with a walk.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And that's in there at the knees.
One drop first strike.
High inside.
And Cortez hits that one through the infield. And we got runners at first and second with 2 outs.
2 on now with 2 away.
2
So,
consecutive base hits for these guys here.
The tying run is on.
At the plate, Denzel Clark.
Denzel Clark represents the winning run.
Swing and a miss.
Missed that one. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base.
Sweeper. Low middle.
They're down to their
And
final
he
strike.
falls 0 and
Impressed
2.
out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers
0-2
really got to bear down.
count.
Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
High outside.
2 on, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Missed that one.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Way
Ooh,
This is
whoops.
the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game.
Oh, shit.
They're going to make him work to get this save.
High inside.
And Clark fouled that one off.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Got it.
And he goes down swinging. Mariners win it in extras.
Going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit.
Ryan Sloan gets his first victory of the year.
And your final
We
4-2.
in Lynn.
For Chris
It
Singleton
falls
and
to
our
1 and
entire
2.
outstanding
Brash
crew here at MLB The
gets his
Show. I'm
4th
John
save on the
Shelby.
year.
We'll see you soon.
And we win this opening series game 4-2. Ooh, this was definitely a very interesting game. I did not expect it to be this crazy, but it was good. Man, that was a damn good throw from Lucas right there. I'm shocked he got Soderstrom right there. But a good throw will do Helps out a lot. So we pick up the win 4-2. Ryan Sloan named player of the game. For Seattle, Rosarina, Rodriguez, and Naylor had doubles. Raleigh had a homer. 2 RBIs for Cal Raleigh. Rodriguez and Naylor had an RBI each. Sloan goes 9 innings. He gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 2, struck out 8. Brash goes an inning, gives up 2 hits, gets a strikeout, his 4th save on a year. The Athletics, Rooker had a double. Shea Langoliers had a homer, 2 RBIs. Butler grounded into a double play and committed a fielding error. But he did steal a base, as well as Denzel Clark. JT Ginn goes 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 6 Ks. Hogan Harrison, an inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 Ks. Wee In Lin goes 3 1/3. He gives up 3 hits, 2 runs. And then Jeffrey Springs pitches an inning. He gives up a hit. We pick up the victory 4-2 in extras, as the first game of this series goes to Seattle. Game 2, Jacob Lopez and Logan Gilbert. And then the final game, David Peterson and George Kirby. Real quick, I want to check out, hang on a second. I want to check out the IL. I want to see what was the injury that put I thought he said he put him on a 60-day IL. Oh wait, 60. Ooh. So Matt Chapman suffered a torn finger ligament. Ugh. He's out for 2 to 3 months. Ouch. That sucks. And Eddie Campos, the top prospect for the White Sox, is out with a strained tricep. Alrighty, so we got 2 more games left. We're gonna go ahead and try and get them done here pretty quickly. We're gonna jump in quick manage. This one, I don't think we're gonna jump in anywhere. At least I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna hope I don't have to, but let's see. We're getting our ass beat 8-2. And it's now 8-5. All right, we're going to the bullpen. We're going to pull Gilbert. We'll bring in Edward Bazardo.
Now pitching for
Let him
Seattle,
pitch.
number 83, Edward Bazardo.
So we're in the 8th inning now. It is 8-5. Make it 8-6. Man. Ref Schneider had a 2-run homer in the 7th inning. Kurtz had a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. Yeah, it's just been... Damn, Kurtz had 2 homers. Whew. They scored 3 in the 3rd and 3 in the 6th. Man. So we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. It is still 8-6. Alright, top of the 9th. Naylor, Lux, and Mastrobuoni will face Tyler Ferguson.
Now pitching.
Actually,
for the
they'll face
Athletics,
Sean Newcomb.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Newcomb will be looking for his 7th save. He's made 7 appearances. He's gotten 6 saves, 9 Ks, and a walk. So, not looking good for us.
3.
Naylor strikes out. Lux gets a single. Mastrobuoni singles. We've got Two runners on. Rob Refsnyder is at the dish. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Refsnyder hit the double. And oh shit, one of them got thrown out. So it's 8-7. Julio Rodriguez is at the dish. Who got thrown out? I don't know. Fuck, I'm gonna have to wait and see. Oh, that's gonna suck. Julio Rodriguez represents the tying run. Well, okay, the go-ahead run. Rob Refsnyder's at second. And apparently they made a defensive change somewhere. I don't understand, but okay. Let's see. I don't know. All right, let's just see what happens. Rodriguez lines out. A's win it 8-7. Nick Kurtz, named player of the game, he went 3 for 4 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. He also scored 3 runs. Shit, let's look at this. This is crazy. So Lux scored and Mastrobuoni got caught at the plate. Damn. All right, so the box score for Seattle. Oh shit. Robles ran for Mastrobuoni. Oh. So it would have been Robles that got caught, I guess. Shit. All right, so Rodriguez and Refsnyder each had a double. Rosarena had a homer. Refsnyder had 2. His first 2 on the year. Rosarena had an RBI. Rodriguez had an RBI. Refsnyder drove in 5. Damn. You know what? He may end up having to play a little bit more. Not just against lefties. Logan Gilbert falls to 1-4. He went 6 innings, gave up 11 hits, 8 runs, a walk, and 7 Ks. Edward Bizardo goes 2 innings. He gives up a walk and has 2 strikeouts. For the Athletics, Brent Rooker and Jacob Wilson each had a double. Nick Kurtz had 2 homers. Rooker had 1. Kurtz had 4 RBIs. Rooker had 3. Wilson had 1. Lopez goes 4 innings. He gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 5 Ks. Luis Severino gets the victory. He goes 2 2/3, gives up a hit, 3 runs, walked 3, struck out 2. Tyler Ferguson, an inning and a third, a hit, a run, and 2 Ks. Sean Newcomb goes an inning, gives up 3 hits, 1 run, and strikes out 1. His 7th save on the year. So we are in a 1-1 hole, and it looks like Mastrobuoni has suffered a bruised leg. That's why he ended up having to be a pinch runner. This is going to be interesting. So what the hell did they do? So Crawford looks like, yep, Crawford's now in at the DH. This is going to be interesting. And the Tigers are bringing up Max Clark. Clark has less than a year of service time. Is he even on? Oh, that's a good question. Let's go find out. So Clark Max Clark isn't even in their top 20. Damn. They've got the 9th best farm system. We have the number 7 best farm system. Who is it? The Brewers still have the number 1 farm system. And the Pirates have the number 2. Damn. Alright, so this will be the final game of the series. George Kirby versus David Peterson. And let's go ahead and get into it. So we put up a run in the top of the first. Rob Refsnyder came around to score off of a Julio Rodriguez double to center.
You're out.
Athletics put up 2 in the second. Max Muncy and probably somebody else came around to score off of a Carlos Cortez single. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, so Muncy scored off of the Cortez single, and then Brett Harris doubled to center, and Cortez came around to score. Interesting.
You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
So we put up 2 in the top of the 6th. We're ahead 3-2. It was a 2-run homer for Gavin Lux as he and Brendan Donovan came around to score. So we're in the 7th inning. Mariners are up 3-2. And they put up 4 runs in the 7th, pushing the lead to 7-2. We'll have to wait and see who all scored because I see 3. So let's see how the bottom of the 7th goes. Let's take a look now. So Cody Clemens scored off of a, let's see. Okay, so Cody Clemens scored off of a Randy Arozarena double. Arozarena scored off of a Brendan Donovan double. And then Evan Phillips came in and gave up a 2-run homer to Josh Naylor. So, wow, okay. That'll do it. So it's 7-2 going into the 8th inning. 8-2 as we add another run. Julio Rodriguez scores off of a double by Cal Raleigh. Bottom of the 8th inning, Kirby still pitching strong.
You're out.
It is 8-2 as we enter the 9th. Randy Arozarena, Brendan Donovan, and Josh Naylor to face Jeffrey Springs.
3.
Arozarena goes down on strikes. Donovan adds another run. He hits a solo home run, pushing it to 9-2. Naylor grounds out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Lux gets walked. J.P. Crawford is at the dish. He hits a single. Refsnyder is at the plate. He drives in a run, pushing it to 10-2. As Gavin Lux came around to score, Julio Rodriguez is at the plate.
Now pitching for
And
the
Luis
A's,
Severino.
number 40, Luis Severino.
Luis Severino is now on the bump. He gets Rodriguez to ground out. Kirby is coming out for the bottom of the 9th inning. It'll be Soderstrom, Geloff, and Muncy.
You're out.
Soderstrom lines out. Geloff hits a single.
3.
Muncy strikes out. Cortez hits a 2-run homer, pushing it to 10-4. Brett Harris is at the plate. He strikes out. That ends up being the ball game. Mariners take the victory 10-4. Brendan Donovan was named player of the game. George Kirby gets the victory. David Peterson the loss. Randy Arozarena, Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, Rob Refsnyder each had doubles. Brendan Donovan had 2 doubles. Naylor, Donovan, and Lucas and Gavin Lux each had a homer. Randy Arozarena, Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez each had an RBI. Naylor had 2, Donovan had 2, Lux had 2, and Refsnyder had 1. Refsnyder was also hit by a pitch. Arozarena committed a fielding error. Kirby goes the distance. 9 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, a walk, and 13 Ks. He improves to 3-1. For the Athletics, Brett Harris and Max Muncy each had doubles. Carlos Cortez had a homer. Brett Harris had an RBI. Cortez had 3 RBIs. Shea Langoliers committed a fielding error. David Peterson had a wild pitch. Peterson lasted 5 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 Ks, and 3 walks and 5 Ks. Justin Sterner, inning in the third, 3 strikeouts. Hogan Harris didn't even last an inning. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. Evan Phillips, an inning, he gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. Jeffrey Springs, an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 2 Ks. Severino, a third of an inning. He just got them out. And the Athletics dropped the series to the Mariners. Final score is 10-4. Ooh. Mariners are now 11-11, a game and a half behind the Athletics and the Astros, who are each sitting at 13-10. The Angels are 12-10, and the Rangers are 10-13. We will be getting ready to head back home. We will have a nice long homestand. We will see the Milwaukee Brewers for 3 games, the Angels for 3, and the Red Sox for 3. This will be interesting. All right, so that is going to be it. Ooh, this went a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but it's been interesting. So, yeah. So we will see the Brewers, who are sitting at 7-15. Right now, the 3-game series would be Casey Mize against Chad Patrick, Bryce Miller against Kyle Harrison, and Quinn Priester against Ryan Sloan. That will be the 3-game series for the Brewers and the Mariners, which I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but we'll see it. Anyway, we will be back. We'll be back with some more Mariners baseball. Until then, I will see you guys later. And y'all have a great night.